Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, everyone. Good evening to all of you. This is Math One
Good,
session.
good evening, sir.
So just a minute. Let's wait one more minute to other student will join.
Sir, no, sir.
So yeah, this is Math One session, and let me share my screen. This is an open session. If you have any kind of doubt, you can ask me. Uh, you can raise your hand one by one. It would be good to be we make a continue discussion without any interruption. Okay. Hello, am I audible right now?
Yes, sir. Now
Yes,
you're
sir.
audible. I thought my side problem, microphone
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, sorry, I just okay. I don't know. Okay. Okay, just good. Okay, so you can raise your hand one by one, and then we can uh, discuss your doubt. And so I've seen okay. Okay. Just a summary of week 3. Quadratic formula. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let me first go with the quick thing like as a summary. Then it would be good. I will take your doubts, or let me take the first doubt and then we'll take the summary. Is that okay, or which way will be good?
Firstly, doubts.
Okay, firstly doubt. Yeah, I think so, because maybe someone is here for a few minutes, for a half an hour or only half hour, or just take a doubt, clear his doubt, and
Sir,
go.
first 10-minute summary, big 3.
Hello, sir, please take the doubt first.
Yeah, I will take the doubt first, then we'll take the summary. That
thank
would be
you, sir.
good. Because this is without, like, maybe someone is here for just for just clear his doubt and will left the me.
Yes, sir.
So okay, so like Pranjali is the first. What's your doubt, Pranjali?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Sir, I have a doubt in activity question 3.8.
Okay.
Hello. Sir, am I audible?
Okay. Yeah, hi.
Yes. Sir, I was telling after the doubts please take the summary also, because most
Yeah,
of the
sure,
sessions
sure.
ends in doubts only. And I am here for the summary. Since I don't want the video lectures, I watch the summaries in the open sessions. So that helps me a lot, saving my time.
Okay, sure. Okay. So 3.0, which activity, Pranjali?
Sir, all questions.
Oh, all questions.
Yes.
No, so I will take one by one. Will ask from you that.
Sir, your audio is breaking.
The first question: what's your
Sir,
doubt?
voice is
Like,
not clear.
what's problem you are facing?
Now fine.
Okay, just a minute.
Fine, sir.
Now is it
Yes, sir.
fine?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Now is it? And I hope my voice is clear. Voice is clear, right?
Yes, sir, clear.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
So Pranjali, in the first question, what's your doubt? Like, the question is, what should be added in PX to make it perfect square? So what is the problem you are facing here? Did you solve it first? Did you try it ever?
Yes, sir, I tried.
So okay, what do you mean by the perfect square?
Means,
To make the perfect square, if any quadratic function.
to add and multiply by some number.
Need to add some
So the voice is flickering a lot.
some value integer, so that this function become a square. Sorry, my voice is still breaking.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
It is
Yes, sir.
distancing.
It's a next problem.
Maybe you
problem.
should refresh.
Network problem.
No, I have proper internet.
Okay, now is it clear?
Yes, sir.
now it
Yes,
is
sir.
clear.
Okay.
Yes, sir, clear.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so in the first question, what you will add? Did you ever check with the option wise so that it will become a perfect square?
सर मैंने चेक किया बट कोई परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नहीं बन रहा.
No, if you add 2, then it may be right. If you add plus 2, it will become 36. And 36 is a 6 square. Now, if you do that like x square minus 2 times 6x plus 6 square, then it is it is a perfect square, right?
बट सर हमें 12 में भी ऐड करना है ना 2. हेलो सर.
Why you will add in 12? Which number is needed to add only? So you will add in this whole just one number, right? Not in the each term one by one.
ओके सर.
You will add in the whole function just that if you are adding one, just it will be added with the in last it will be one, not in the each term of this function. Okay.
ओके सर.
And then what is the problem in the second question? Choose the correct option regarding this equation. So it's the same question is asked for the perfect square, making a perfect square. Is that problem is solved? Will solve it using perfect square or not?
सर नो.
Why?
So can you please explain?
The reason is as see you have function x square minus 12x plus 37 is equal to 0. If you are trying to make it a perfect square, so here from here we will use to be get that how we will make the perfect square. So this means this could be written as 2 times 6x, okay,
Plus
or
36.
6,
Sir,
and plus here is needed 36 need to make it 36.
Yeah.
So 36 plus
Plus
and
one.
this is 1.
the office hours are the best for doubts. So they explain each and everything. Here we should be sometime.
Okay, we'll quickly do that. Okay. Okay, now sorry. So this is x square. Now this much term is becoming a perfect square. So this is whole square and this is plus 1. Right now from here, how you will proceed? If you are going to proceed with like this, then there is a problem to get if you are taking the square root of both sides. So the perfect square
Voice is
is
breaking,
not
sir.
going to
Your
Their
help
voice
voice
is breaking.
you
Sir, you should
voice
join.
jarring.
solve this. Right now you are unable to proceed with it.
Sir, maybe you should join me.
Now hope yeah, there is an internet issue. Now I hope my voice is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Now fine.
So now from here, the next step you are unable to proceed because of when you are taking the square root of both side. Here the problem is because this is minus of when you take the square root, it is becoming a minus square root. So then the perfect square is not going to perfect square method is not going to help you. Okay,
Yes, sir.
is that clear now?
Okay, sir, but how to find the roots? How root is,
No,
I mean,
so
how 0 is the root of that equation?
so now you need to be like when you are going to solve it. So this
So voice is not clear.
Your voice is.
So the voice disappear.
Sir, your voice is
once
breaking.
you solve like right. Good. It's too much. Now I hope is it clear? I don't know.
Yes, sir.
And I hope is it clear now? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
other
sir.
once you choose that, once you see this is for the perfect square method using the square method. Once you choose okay, got that, okay, this is not going to help. Okay. So you choose this option and rest option now is going to be true as this is an MCQ. And if you want to try it, other FOIL method or If you try it with the FOIL method, or next is quadratic formula. You will see that there is when you use the quadratic form is will take, and the last one, which of the following is are true if this is solved by the completing square method. So here is again, as you solved for this on the first one, right? Same thing you will do in this one. As which
Yes, sir.
number is need to add, you can think that okay, this is minus 8. 8 is here. You can make minus 8 as sorry, minus 8x is there. So that means here it can be 2 times 4 into x. That means here is this side need to make it 4 square, that is 16. So here is, you can see 13 is there. So 3 is needed, should be added both side of the equation. So like that you can think and make it, which is going to be the roots and which option is going to be true. Is that clear now?
Okay, sir. Clear. Thank you, sir.
Next is Kajri Saha.
Yes, sir. I have a query on practice assignment. I see the solution, but I'm not able to get the question properly. Question number 4 in practice assignment. What does question mean?
Okay, this question.
Question number 4 in practice assignment.
Yeah, a civil engineer found that, right? This
Yes, sir.
one.
This one.
Okay. See, a civil engineer found that the durability D of the road C is lying depend on the two function y1 and y2, as D is defined as a time y1 into y2, where a is greater than 0. Function y1 and y2 depend on the amount of plastic mixed in the bitumen, and their variation are shown in the graph below. So see, function y1 and y2
And the equation of the two straight line. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. So y1 is y1 is shown in the graph as y1 and y2 depend on the
y1 is a equation of y equal to 6 minus x, and y2 is equation of y equal to x plus 1. I did that much.
Yes. So once you do that, so now D is defined as a time y1 y2, right? You need to multiply, as y is equal to something you will get, and y1 is equal to something you will get, y2 is equal to some function of x you will get. Now if you do multiplication, it will become a quadratic function.
Yes, that part I got.
So once you got the quadratic function, then at which point it will have the maximum value. That's the needed.
The maximum value, the x is 5/2. Okay. But the y is getting here by putting on a equation, not in the quadratic equation. The value of y is getting by 7/2 by putting on y1. See, that's part I didn't get it. What part I have to find? What is the thing I have to find out here? What is the thing the question is asking for?
So question is, okay, just a minute. So find out the values of the function y1 and y2 such that the durability of the road is maximum. You need to find the value of y1 and y2, where the durability of road is maximum, like at which point the D function is the maximum. Okay, and you need to point at that point value of y1 and value of y2 function. Like-
That's mean I first found the x vertex x, then we have to put this value x on the straight line. Both
Yes.
straight line y1 y2. That's the meaning.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, sir, I did not get this question. Could you please pardon? What exactly we are supposed to do here?
See, this line represents y1 function. Okay. When you find the equation of this line segment, this will form a y is equal to something. So this you can think y1 as a function of x. Similarly for this one. Okay. This
So
is
we have
these
to
two
find
things is
this,
given from the figure.
So we have to find it from the 2-point form. The equation of the
Yeah,
line.
you can find using the 2-point form. Yes.
Okay.
Once you find y1 and y2, so you have already given your function d is defined as here a time y1 into y2, which forms a quadratic function, and you need to find a maximum value of that. Find the value of x where this function has the maximum value. Once you found the maximum value at value of x where this d function has the maximum value, the question is asking find the value of the function y1 and y2 where the d function durability of the durability function has the maximum value. So that means you have to find the value of function y1 at x where d has maximum value, similarly y2. That's the question. Is it clear? No?
After
I
finding
can
the,
understand what I have to do, but honestly, the thing is not much clear.
Exactly, yes, to me as well. I understood now that we have to put this equation in this d is equal to a y1 and y2 and then derive the next equation. After that, what is it asking us to do? It is not clear to me.
Yes, sir. It is also my problem.
Once you found the value, like once you found the function d, then what is this is our question is asking. Find the value of the function. We needed the value of the function y1 and y2. Okay, fine. But where we want to find the value of function y1 and y2? Where such that the durability of the road is maximum. Where is the durability of the road d will be maximum?
At vertex.
At vertex.
At vertex, yes.
At that point, we needed the value of the function. That's
Yes.
the question only.
Yeah, got it now.
Okay.
I thought because we have to find the y, no, to find the maximum or minimum. That's why I'm not able to get it y1 and y2 thing. No.
Got it, sir. Got it. Thank you.
Got it.
Understood now.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Let me see. Next is Chakia.
So, sir, vertex is to find
Yeah,
only the
hello, sir.
maximum or the minimum as well.
Only here is the for maximum, right? Here is
No,
asked
not
for
here. No, not here. In general, I'm
Mhm.
asking wherever a maximum or a minimum is asked. So maximum is we are supposed to find the vertex. For minimum, the vertex is also the thing which we need to focus on.
It's depend on the quadratic function, right? If your quadratic function is if the quadratic function graph of the quadratic function is like this, so you are able to only find the minimum value, right? And if your quadratic graph, if suppose the quadratic function graph of the quadratic function is like this, then here is
Maximum.
you are able to
Oh,
find the
okay.
maximum value only.
Okay.
Okay.
Understood. Thank you.
So my query is activity 3.4, first question.
Okay. Activity 3.4.
Yes, sir. Question first.
There is only 3 questions.
Yeah, so first question.
First
Other-
question.
Yeah.
Okay. So a stone is thrown like this. The path of the stone is given as the function as a function ht. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if the highest point in the air that the stone can reach in 5 meter above the ground, then calculate the initial speed. So are you able to find the vertex or axis of symmetry value of x where the function has maximum value from here?
Yes, sir, but I have a issue like initial speed will be 0, right? So
Why
I'm
initial
unable
speed
to,
will be 0?
or sorry, it will be maximum, I guess. And then it will decrease once it reach the vertex. So I'm unable
Oh.
to understand the question. So how I should approach it? So
See, we have given ht a function of height, like the path. That means ht means when you substitute a value of t, you will get the height of the stone, right?
okay.
This is
Okay.
so similarly each time this gives the height of the stone at any time. So this is the
Okay.
path of the stone. Okay. So at which time it have the maximum height. How you will get that? Using right to get, this is a quadratic function ht is equal to some quadratic function minus 5t square. I think, what is it? Okay. Plus 1 by 2 ut.
ut.
Okay.
Yes.
So this we have a function. This is a quadratic function in variable t. This is a quadratic function in variable t.
Yes, sir.
So it's needed, and we have this is a okay, this is a quadratic. So where it function have the maximum value at the axis of symmetry. X you can write as t is equal to minus
1 by
2a, right?
Yeah.
At t is equal to this point, this graph is going to be the maximum. This
Maximum height.
maximum height. This path, this stone is going to get the maximum height,
Okay.
right?
Okay. So that
So-
will be the value, right?
And it is already given. No, it is this height is already given 5 meter. If you see,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. This is given 5. So we will equate the equation.
yeah, equally when you equate the equation, okay.
Yeah.
No. Sorry. Sorry. At this point, this graph have the maximum value. So that means when you substitute t is equal to this value in this graph, in this function, then that would be 5, right? Because this
Yeah.
is the height.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the height, the
This is the
maximum
height.
height.
Yeah.
So when you substitute this value, then you will get 5, right?
Yeah.
So that's the process. When you substitute here, you will get an equation in variable u, and that's needed to solve.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Sir, also I have one other query. If you could,
Okay.
week 3, tutorial number 3.
Okay. Week 3.
3. Q3.
What's doubt here?
So the same issue, I'm unable to understand the question, how to approach it. So I
Okay.
tried it multiple times, but
A train goes along a path is given. Okay. See
yes, sir.
that this is a function of this is given as a function in
X.
x. X is going to be dependent here in variable y.
Okay, so it is changed. Like,
Yeah. So if you are assuming to it like this is x-axis, this is y-axis.
yes, sir.
So each time like your function is, if it is like this, then the graph is like this, right?
Yes, sir.
But our the case is kind of changed now. This is y-axis, this is the same axis, but y we are x we are thinking as a dependent variable and y as a independent variable. So graph maybe would be like this, right? As because this line you are going to as an input, and this line is going to be your output.
Okay.
So this y-axis you can think as an input. So each time you will get you give something and you will get y is equal to, sorry, if you substitute, suppose y is equal to something, you will get x is equal to something. Suppose here is substituted, you got x is equal to something. Here is a and you got y, sorry, x of a. If you substitute y is equal to a, you will get x of a. So
X
this
of-
point is going to be your x a and a, right?
Okay.
Similarly, other, so this part is going to be input and this line is going to be output. Now, what is that? There are two stops on the line x is equal to 0. X is equal to 0. Which one is going to be? This one. This line. And arrow's home at the origin. Okay.
Okay.
How much minimum distance will arrow have to cover in order to catch the train? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, okay, how it is now solved. You need to find the root. In this question is just need to find the root. So see that this at this point the arrow home is there, and if you roughly draw the graph of this quadratic is maybe like this, as here it is drawn. Okay. Now on this line it have two axes. Sorry, two stops. That means on this line it have two stops. What do you mean stop means on this line? This line is input line.
So
That
this
means-
will be, this line is the x-axis, right?
This
In
line
this-
is y-axis. If you change
Y.
the graph, then it is think as a x-axis. Otherwise, this y-axis is actually as the input line. You need to find the root of this quadratic function. As you find the root, what are the roots are going to be in the y minus something and y minus something, right?
Okay.
Two fraction you will get.
Yeah.
So y minus something and y minus something. So y minus something means at that point y is equal to this point maybe, and another is this one. That's these 2 points thinking as a stop.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Okay, sir. I will solve this. I understood.
okay.
So one last query is tute number 8.
Okay. And advertise. So what is doubt here?
Sir, ye unable to understand the question.
And okay, and advertising and advertiser. I think what is it? Advisor is a
Advertising.
okay. Analyzing the growth of like for the new ad on the YouTube. Okay. She analyzed that in the increase in the like in a given second is equal to some. It is given like this for some function is given where a TAV is midpoint of the time interval. For example, the increase in like 3 second to 4 second, it is equal to this is given. Okay. Okay. Answer the following question. If the total like follow the path. So LT is given how many times, like how many likes you will get at time. If time is given, so how many likes you will get at time something. If suppose for after 4 seconds, how many like you will get after 5 seconds. If you substitute in this function, you will get the how many likes you are going to get.
Okay, at that
Number of-
particular of time, right?
Yeah, number of likes you will get.
Okay.
So if the total likes follow the path this one, then what is the value of B? So in this question, you need to find the first quadratic function. This information, whatever the information, this one is given.
Yes,
Okay. Using that, you need to find the the coordinate, this A, B, and sorry, coefficients A, B, and C.
So could you solve this question for me?
Yeah, it's already solved. See that?
So I'm unable to understand the solution over here. So I'm not getting how they have solved it.
See, okay, see that I am explaining the solution itself. No need to like why I will solve another way. Like here it is already solved. Assume that t is t, one time is t and other time is t plus 1. Assume that 2 times are there. So you'll
Okay.
get the value of LT, right? Once you get at t plus 1, the more likes you will get at time t, you will get some like. Okay. So if you subtract these two function, what you will get? If you substitute t plus 1 in this function,
Yes, sir.
and what you will get here? This is AT square plus BT plus C. If you are substituting, this is LT. So when you are substituting t plus 1 in this function, what you will get here?
T plus 1 whole square.
Plus B,
Plus
t plus 1
plus C.
plus C. So this is going to be, you need to solve this. So this is A t square plus 2AT plus A.
Yeah.
Plus BT plus
Plus B.
B
B plus C.
plus C. Now LT plus 1 and LT.
LT.
What is going to, we need to subtract it as here because this information is given. What is this information? For example, in the example itself, it is given the increase in the like from 3 second to 4 second is equal to 4 into 3.5.
Yeah.
As here, what is here? Where from this information, like increase in the like is given in the second is equal to 4 into t suffix AV, where AV is the midpoint of the time interval. So if you take the midpoint of these two time interval, what is 3 and 4? It is going to be
3.5.
4 into midpoint. This function is, this number of increases in like is 4 into midpoint.
Midpoint. Okay.
Right? So as here, so if this is given, so this side, this left side is, you are taking the time t plus 1 and t. So what is going to be the midpoint of these two?
T plus 1 plus T
t
by 2 and into 4.
Into 4, as number of increasing increase in the like is given as 4 time midpoint. So
Okay.
4 time midpoint, and this gives the number of, because L is the function of giving is showing to be the number of likes. So this is the number of increasing likes or left side, and this is, these two should be equal, right?
Okay.
These two should be equal. Now solve the equation.
Okay.
That's-
Okay. So we have to equate them and we can solve it from here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the main. I hope now you got the question. Now if you see again the solution, you may hope you will get that what is the question
Yes.
now.
So I can do the B part now, but can you just give the idea for the C part?
If the domain of the function L is this, and then so what is going to be the domain of this function? Once you found this whole L, it is easy to find the domain of this. This is already, you know how to find the domain already. This is the question only, no?
Yes, sir.
So this is, you can see that this is t as a function of say t is a time. So you can from where the time will start, from 0 to infinite, right? It will not go the negative.
Yes, sir.
So then you can easily get that, okay, from t is equal to 0 to infinity, it will going to be the domain of the function.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay. Sarang?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Good evening, sir.
Good
I have
evening.
doubt
sir.
in activity 2.13.
Okay, 2.13.
Yes, sir.
2.13 or there or 3 is only?
No,
13.
2.13.
Okay, straight line fit. Okay,
Second
which
question.
question?
Second question.
Second.
First question I solved, but I got my 5 answers.
Okay. So this question is pretty much obvious, right? Like only there is already SSC is given.
Yes, sir.
So which one is going to be, you are going to choose the SSC? Minimum SSC. Which line is give the minimum SSC? Or what do you mean by SSC means? Some square error, and you choose that line which give minimum SSC. So are you going to choose this one or this one or this one? Which one is going to be the give the minimum SSC? Which line is going to be give the minimum SSC? Only this one, right? This 40.
Yes, sir.
What do you mean by the SSC? What is use of SSC? Why you are calculating SSC? The simply mean of, suppose you are if you draw the data as here is given, if you suppose you are able to draw see, this is one point, this is another point, this is another point. These are represent each cell, each column cell is represent 1 point, right? This is 1 point, this is 1 point, right? 0, 1, 1, 3, 2, 4. These are some represent points, right? Suppose you are able to draw those points here. Okay. Let me erase it. So suppose you are able to draw those points, and the question is, suppose some lines are passing through in between these points. Okay. So suppose this is L1, this is L2, this is L3, this is L4. So SSC tells you that when you are going to the error part where y minus mx whole square. So you are taking the distances of this point from this line. So if you calculate these from this point, okay, these distances and find the square or take the square and sum it. So which is going to be give the minimum? Which line is going to be the in between of this line? If you calculate, suppose if you calculate this line, if you are thinking this line and calculate the SSC, okay. So it give the more value in SSCs. If you calculate this one, it will give the lesser SSC will be lesser in compared to this one or this one or this one, because if you see that this line is passing through in between of the line with compared to other one, like this one or this one or this one. That's the meaning here. Why? That's the meaning of taking the minimum value of SSC, and those value going to be the like best fit for the whatever you have data is given. Now is it clear to how you will get that why we are going to take minimum value? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Is that clear now? Roughly, I told the idea. What do you mean by this SSC?
No, sir.
Okay. No.
No, sir.
Oh, so I need to explain it again.
Yes. Solution
Okay.
procedure, sir.
Solution.
How to solve in solution procedure.
So there is no need to solve. Only while looking you choose option, right? Because SSC, this one is minimum, just this is 40. Okay, so this option is going to be true. That's all. This is the answer. No need, nothing. There is no calculation. There is nothing. Only just need to watch which is going to the minimum. That's all. Choose that option only. Yeah. This is the only answer.
Sir, school of, sir.
Sorry.
School of, first question. School. First
Okay.
question. First question. School.
First question.
Yes, sir. How it's solved?
So, but answer is 9. So that is that
Yes.
part I'm going to leave, because that is your calculation mistake maybe. So I'm not going to solve it. Okay, because this is just a calculation. Already equations are given. You need to send y is equal to this is going to be y minus x minus 1, and substitute the values and take the square and submit. That's all. You can use the calculator if you are making error in the calculation.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this is a numeric, totally numeric. If you are not understanding, I told
This
you
is-
the idea. What do you mean by the SSC? But now
this
it is a totally
it's-
numeric thing. It
this
is
is
going to.
summation n I equal to 1 to n
Yeah.
y I minus x I minus m.
Yes. Yes.
I solve in this way, but I can.
Okay, so you can post your answer in discourse or discussion forum and say that, okay, so somebody, can you tell me where I'm making mistake? This is the process. That is a good way if you are making mistake, or take the calculator help in if you are making mistake in the numeric thing. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hello.
Viraj. Yeah.
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
This is Sarang.
Yeah. Hi, sir.
Sir, I have had a couple of doubts. May I post them in the chat?
Yeah, in chat or here itself you can ask.
So there's a couple of doubts. So I've just wrote them down. So you can direct it up for those. I'll post it to you. Could you please check?
3.4, 3.5 is that?
Yes, sir. Activity 3.1.
Practice
3.1.
assignment 1, equation tangent 16. So you can tell me right here itself, so that I can ask, like each time I have to see the
Hello.
chat. Okay, you can tell itself here, and okay, I'm solving your doubt.
Okay, sir. So activity 3.1, question 3.
3.1, question number 3.
Question
Okay.
3.
This one.
Oh, no. Sorry. I solved it. My bad. I'm extremely sorry, sir.
Okay.
3.4 first. 3.4.
Okay, first question.
Yes, sir.
So I will say it again. I just now discussed. Please watch it again, because the third. Okay, so please watch it again.
Sir, summary.
So activity 3.5, fourth question.
3.5. Just wait.
Fourth question.
Okay. Fourth question. So what's the problem you are facing here?
So I'm actually not able to obtain the answer. The height achieved by
Answer.
the ball. Height achieved by the ball, 20 feet.
Okay.
I could solve it for the header, 7.2 feet, but I could not obtain the answer for 20 feet.
Okay. Did you try it with making figure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose from here the ball is thrown, or whatever the football is kicked. Okay. So, and header is here. He jumped there from here. Okay. He's jumped from here. So this point is given. At this point, the tangent slope is given of the quadratic function. And already the path of the function is given, which is a path of the football. So did you know how to find what is going to be the slope for this function?
Yes, sir.
What is going to be that?
So mine is b by a, b by 2a. I just solved it by that.
Slope. I am saying the slope.
Oh.
So 2ax plus b.
Yeah. So for any quadratic function, okay, ax square plus bx plus c, the slope of the quadratic function is 2ax plus b. If you use for this function, you will get the slope function. You can say the slope function. So for that function, what is going to be now? For this function?
Minus 1 by 25. 125.
2 times. Because 2 you will add right here. 2 times ax. Okay. and x is here. This is the slope function, you can say, and slope is here given. This is the slope, right? Another player jump and take the header when the slope of the function is given. So that means you need to equate, right? Minus 0.64, as this is the slope and this is the slope function. Using that, you will get the value of x.
Okay.
From equating these things, you will get the value of x. And what is the question is asking? Find the maximum height reached by the player. Once you got the value of x here, and this is the path of the football, so you will get easily, if you substitute value of in this function, that much height that player is achieved, right?
Okay.
That's all. That's all the question.
So, and in practice assignment, there was a question about finding equation of a tangent. So, how do we actually formulate the equation of a tangent?
Which question number?
Question first.
First question.
I could not actually find the solutions for practice assignment.
It is already in the portal.
So I could
It's
just
in
find it
supplementary
for
content.
first
It's
and
in
second I could
supplementary
find.
content.
If
Yes,
you go
there
here,
was-
it is here you can find the practice assignment solution.
So in this actually I could just find for first and second. There was
No,
none for
it is you can see that this is of 34 page.
Okay,
All
I
of
shall check.
all of
I
the
shall
solution
check.
is there.
Okay.
Sir, here tangent will slope.
So in this first question you have doubt?
Yes, sir. So how do we actually formulate equation of tangent to the curve?
So that's the I hope now you got from that question like how to find the tangent for a quadratic.
Sir,
Now using that you can get. I hope.
Okay.
You don't know that. Sorry.
slope will be tangent for this question.
So slope of the quadratic means you are getting the slope of this quadratic. What do you mean by the slope of the quadratic then? Slope of the quadratic means what? For a
Slope at
quadratic
any
function.
certain point. Slope at any
That-
point.
That means you are getting the slope of the tangent line
Tangent.
at that point. That's the meaning of slope of quadratic, means you are getting the slope of the tangent line at that point. That is the mean to be the slope of the quadratic. That means slope of the quadratic means you are already getting the slope of the tangent line.
Mhm.
Okay. Now you are, once you use the formula, this one, this is given the slope of the tangent line. And when you are using that, you will get the slope of the tangent line, and point is given here. So using 1 point
Slope
form,
point
you
form.
can get the tangent line.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Abdul.
So practice assignment question number 17.
Okay.
Yes, sir, this one.
What's the doubt here?
So I did not understand this question. Even I see the solution.
Okay. What is in this question asking, or what is you are not understanding the information, how the information is given?
What, sir?
So what you are not understanding, like what is in this question, like what is asking this question, or this information you are not understanding?
Maximum height achieved.
The question is if the maximum height achieved by the bike is 12.5 feet from the ground and tan theta is given, then find the distance between two houses. You need to find this
Distance between.
distance between these 2 points.
Yes, sir.
And this is the path is given of the bike.
Downward parabola, sir. This will.
Yeah, this is a parabola. Okay. So what are the information given? A stunt man perform a bike stunt between two houses. Okay, figure is given. his bike, lowest part of the bike, make an angle theta, okay, at the house A with the horizontal line, okay, and follow a parabolic path, okay, and which is landed as here. This angle is given within a horizontal line. If the maximum height achieved by the bike is 12.5 feet, see, this maximum height is given at here, the maximum height achieved. So assume that your this bike is, see, to solve, you don't know a quadratic function, how the bike is performing, what is the path followed, and but it is given that it is follow quadratic path.
Your voice is not clear.
It says this two
Now it's
houses, okay, parabolic path, okay. Parabolic path, that means quadratic path. So you can assume that, okay, that path is actually ax square plus bx plus c. As let me see this, let me show in the solution itself. Quickly move on. Please see the. Okay, as here, just assume that, okay, it is information, this information is given, right? This bike follows a parabolic path. That means you need to assume that, okay, parabolic means quadratic. So you can assume that, okay, this is going to be your parabolic equation. And now from here you can get the maximum value of the function, right? You add the axis of symmetry as x is equal to something. And right, from here x is equal to something, you substitute, you will get the value, maximum value at that point.
okay.
No, can you tell me what, like, I am myself actually, are you getting not? You can tell me, okay, how it is happening. Once I said, okay, parabolic path, so you can assume this is that clear till now?
Sir, here we have to assume the equation for parabola.
Yeah.
Ax square plus bx plus c.
Yes.
And the value and here the value of tan theta will be 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, how you list tan theta is equal to 1? In what purpose? In what purpose tan theta is equal to 1 you are going to use?
1045.
No. So in what purpose you are going to use tan theta is equal to 1? Tan theta is equal to 1, it is given. What do you mean by this tan theta?
If range is maximum.
Why? What is use of this tan theta? Tan theta is equal to 1.
Slope.
Slope.
Slope, sir.
Slope. Yeah. Slope is actually given tan theta is equal to 1. Actually, tangent tan theta is give the slope. And you have already assumed that this is the parabola. So use the slope function, which is, what is the slope function? A slope of the quadratic function, 2ax plus b. So here is 2ax plus b. 2ax plus b is equal to tan theta. Tan theta is 1 already given. So equate them, you will get the value of b. But where is this tan theta is given? At the starting. That means you can substitute x is equal to 0 in that. At the slope, because slope is given, this tan theta is given at the starting point. Right?
Okay.
No, yes.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Once
Yes.
you substitute here, you will get the value b.
After
And
substituting value of x is equal to 0, then we will get b equal
okay,
to 1.
and now what is use of the second information? 12.5. Now you can tell me how you'll use this 12.5.
Maximum height, sir. Maximum
So
height.
for the maximum height, so what is going to be the uh, uh, that what is the value of x where it is going to be the maximum height?
Sorry, value of x.
Yeah,
If
x is equal to minus b by 2. At the axis of symmetry, it have maximum value, right? For any quadratic function. No?
no, sir.
Where the quadratic function will get the maximum value?
After putting the value of minus b by
2a. Yes. After putting the value, function where x is equal to minus b by 2a, that is the axis of symmetry. When you substitute, it will give the maximum value of the function.
yes, sir.
So now this 12.5 is uses there, right? As this at the maximum height achieved by bike is 12.5. And this height of the houses is given 10 already. That means if you think this much your
2.5.
frame, then this 2.5 is in this 2.5 everything is now going to happen.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, sir. I was saying that when you will start the summary of the chapter.
Yeah, once we will create the route, that would be good. Like then we'll do that right the summary thing. Okay.
Okay, cause it's already 9:06.
Okay. Okay, we'll quickly finish that doubt clearing session, then we'll finish. Then we'll start the summary thing. Okay. So now try once. Now see the solution and try once how you'll get the. I think now I'm leaving the part to you. Question
Okay.
is clear. What is the question?
Yes, the question is clear. I will try.
Yeah, try once yourself because solution is already given.
Yes.
Okay. Mohini,
Yes, sir.
what's your doubt?
So my doubt is in activity 3.8, question number 2.
3.8. Okay. Question number 2.
No,
Oh.
sir, this was not the question.
3.8, right?
Yes, sir.
So this is 3.8.
So can you scroll down in 3.8?
This is the question.
So give me 1 minute.
Okay. Just check and let me know. Okay. Sunita.
So that's activity question like activity 3.7,
3.7,
sir.
okay. Okay. This question.
Yes, sir.
Question. So what's doubt here?
Sir, I'm not understanding how to approach the question.
Okay.
So I'm Sunita. I'm having the same doubt. 3.7, question 2. I understood the question, got the answer correct, but here the answer it is written as a less than 0. Then the curve should open downwards. That is my doubt.
Okay, sir. Just a minute. Okay. So the simple process is like this is the quadratic function is given. Okay. And this graph is given. First, solve this quadratic function. If you solve this, you have already this ax, I think, plus 2 b minus x. Okay. First, find the expression of it. What is going to be here? A bx minus x square plus 2b minus 2x. Okay, so this is going to be your y is equal to a minus ax square, and this is, please everyone mute yourself. Yeah, okay. Let me mute to all of you. Okay, so this is minus ax square, and this ax you will get common here. So this is b minus 2ax, and this is plus 2ab. 2ab. This is the quadratic function, right? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now this is the quadratic function as this graph is given. And how this graph is? This is open upward, right? So when the case is going to be if you have this quadratic, when this quadratic will be open upward, when A is positive.
When A is positive.
So as here, this portion is whole A, right?
Yeah.
In compare of the general equation of the quadratic.
Yeah.
If this A is greater than 0, that means
It must be.
what? If you do the
So voice is breaking.
minus multiplication -1 both side, so it is A is going to be negative.
Sir, I didn't hear the line. The voice was breaking.
Okay. So now is it clear? Now why my voice is clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. For the general case, when this quadratic is going to be the open upward,
Positive. Only positive.
when this
it is
A is positive. Okay. Now compare. Okay. So in this case, A is positive, then it will be open upward. But your quadratic is this whole
again.
this is the quadratic we have. Okay. Now is it clear? Is it
Now
clear
it
now?
is clear, sir,
Yes.
but in
Yes, sir.
between the voice is breaking.
Okay. So now your quadratic equation is this one. Okay. And what is the coefficient of x square? What is the
Minus A.
minus A? And here, this when this quadratic will open upward?
When A is
When
positive.
minus A
A
is
is
greater than
plus
0.
No, for this one, this quadratic function A is positive, then it is going to be the open upward.
Open upwards.
This is the coefficient is for x square is A. Now for
Negative.
this case, what is going to be when this is going to be the coefficient of x square is minus A. When it will be open upward, when minus is going to be positive, right? Then it will be open. This is the coefficient, right? As this is the coefficient when it will be open upward when A is greater than 0, right? And when this will be the coefficient of x square is minus A, when it will be open when minus is going to be positive, right? No, yes, I don't know.
Sir. Yes, sir.
When minus is going to be positive, then multiply both sides -1. You will get only this portion is going to be, this sign is going to be changed. Is it clear?
So, but when a is less than 0, the graph, the parabola doesn't open downwards.
Why? Why?
When a is less than 0, then the coefficient of x square is negative, that means.
How you are saying now the coefficient of x square is negative?
Because
Here
the
is
answer is a is less than 0.
a is less than 0, but you are not looking here. This minus is also here. So this minus and value of, if you are substituting minus negative
Okay,
values,
okay, okay, so okay.
this whole thing is
Fine,
going to be
got it.
positive, right?
Right. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Are you getting
Sir. Yes.
Sunita?
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Now
so-
I got it.
So sir, you are saying that both the sides we have to multiply with -1 to make it positive, this side as well, right?
No, not make it positive, not multiplying. Just minus a is greater than 0. If you maintain this minus, if you want to remove this minus, how will remove this ahead minus? This minus, how will remove this? What do you mean by this equation, this inequality? What do you mean?
Multiplying.
That why parabola is turned downwards.
No. There is nothing parabola. There is nothing. If you have this equation, what do you mean by this one? If -3 is greater than, sorry, this. If minus is greater than 0, what it mean that? If
The
you
value
assume
of a has to be negative.
the value of a has to be negative, right? That's
Right,
the
right.
meaning.
Yes.
So that means what? This one.
Okay. Okay.
Or
Now-
simply way, if you know the inequality thing, if you have this one, a greater than b, if you multiply with -1 both side, what is going to be happen? Only this portion is going to be changed and both side become a minus. This is the process to solve inequality, or this is the property of inequality, right?
Yeah, yes, got it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Muhammad.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, sorry, Muhammad Asifa. Yeah, yes, Asifa.
Sir, I have doubt in activity question 3.2 second sum.
3.2 second question.
Second question.
Okay.
I didn't understand this question, sir. Can you please explain?
Okay. Dev and Ananya bought 20 toys together. Suppose this is their, this. Okay. Dev and Ananya both buys 20 toys. That means suppose this is Dev, okay, and this is Ananya. Okay. Both boys, Dev have bought this much toys and Ananya bought this much toys, and both together bought 20 toys, right? This information, the first information is this one. Okay. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Now the next is, from these 20 toys, they've lost 3 toys. Okay. Now you have from
Sir,
20
sir, your voice is
toys,
breaking, sir.
you have 20 toys. Okay. From these 20 toys, okay, now I think is it clear now? Is it clear now?
Okay, sir.
So, from this 20, Dev, suppose this is Dev, he lost 3 toys. Okay.
Okay, sir.
This is the second information, and Ananya lost 4 toys. From
Yes,
this
sir.
20, Ananya lost 4 toys. These 2 information is given. The next is the product of the current number of their toys is 42. Okay.
Yes, sir.
What it mean that, suppose this is now, this is X and this is Y. Okay. After the losing the toys, how much this is. Suppose this is x, and after losing the twice, this is y, and it is given that x into y is equal to 42. This is the information is given. The product of the current number of their twice.
Okay, sir.
Till now, is it clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So this is 42. Now I am now let's assume that in the starting. Now come to the starting. Assume that they bought alpha number of twice. Okay. Let me mute to all of you. Okay. Assume that they bought alpha number of twice. So how much Ananya will buy? Bought 20 minus alpha, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear? 20 minus alpha.
Yes, sir. Clear, clear.
Now, okay. Now they have alpha number of twice, and they've lost 3 twice. That means what? They have how many twice they have? Alpha minus 3, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
And
sir.
Ananya have 20 minus alpha twice, and she lost 4 twice. That means how many twice she have? 20 minus alpha minus 4, right? Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This is 16 minus alpha. So what is happening? This alpha minus 3 is actually x, this x, right? This is, and this 16 minus alpha is actually y, right? No, yes.
Yes, sir.
And this and x minus y is actually given 42. Now x is equal to alpha minus 3 and y is equal to 16 minus 3, which is given 14. Sorry, 16 minus, alpha. Now, when you solve, you will get an equation in terms of alpha, in variable alpha, right?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir. I got it.
Got it, right? How we solve this? Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, last is Sani. Then we will start the summary session quickly. Sani, what's your doubt?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
I'm audible?
Yeah.
I don't have doubt or something. I need some clarification graded assignment, if I'm allowed it. Some clarification.
Okay. Which graded?
Graded 3.
Okay. Which question number?
Question number 9.
Okay. The product of two consecutive odd natural number is.
So I have solved 2 to 3, 4 times the question. I'm having 2 sets of answers.
No. So
They are
2
both
sets of answer. Are you
Yeah.
understanding our question? Are you understanding this question?
Yeah.
So then I am now leaving on you to, if you are getting 2 or 3
No,
answers,
I'm
it's
having-
totally up to you. It's totally up
I'm
to you
having 2
which
sets
answer
of
is
answer.
going to be, which answer you are going to put as your submitting answer.
Okay.
Okay.
So there is
Because
an issue in dashboard. But I am not, doing this from, laptop or something, desktop. I'm doing it on mobile phone, and there is an issue in mobile phone.
oh, so then you can log
I
into
cannot
other
answer
mobile,
minus
other person mobile number, in mobile, your Gmail, and from there login, and you can do like in different person.
No. We cannot enter answer in minus.
Then answer, if you see, if you are not able to.
I have to, write somewhere and copy paste there. So this issue I want to address.
Then this is your issue, right? Because you are not able to put the answer with your mobile. You can log in
No.
with another person.
I'm able to put the answer, but I'm not able to put negative answers. in
Okay.
minus, I had some question wrong because of this in practice assignment.
Okay. I don't know
Yeah.
what is going to be the answer of it. If it is a negative
No,
answer, then
I'm not asking answer or something. I just want to, tell you.
See, I am able to put here -8, right? See, minus is coming. So there is no issue with submitting minus number.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. There's one more thing.
Okay.
On the top of all of this question in graded assignment, there is a line mentioned.
This
If you
one?
go up south.
This one?
No, above.
Above of it?
Yeah, there is some question. The line there is some question which. So this concept or this approach is supposed it is the principle we supposed to apply in question number 10 in practice assignment.
No, I'm not understanding. Can you repeat again, please?
There is a line mentioned in this, there are some questions which have function.
There are, okay, discrete values. Okay.
So this concept or this, approach, is this the approach we should apply in practice assignment question number 10? Because I'm not able to understand the question, but when I read this line when I attempt, graded assignment 3, then I am able to, do the question number 10 of practice assignment.
Yeah, maybe, yeah. In the practice assignment, I hope this information is also given. If it is not given, then in the hint it is given.
Your voice is not clear, sir.
Surely something is given, assuming to be the continuity as by that. If you're clear, is it clear now? Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see, in the practice assignment also it is given that discrete value
I
domain.
didn't see that. I didn't see that. My bad.
Okay.
So one request, can I make it?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you,
Sir, like in the computational thinking practice and graded partner, there's one option also to download a PDF version of the questions. Sir, it would be really nice if this thing is being done in the maths itself so that we can take a printout, get the solution, and then put the answers on the portal. Because keeping the portal on for such a long time while solving disrupts multiple times.
Okay. Maybe then probably there will be a tab. Okay, the collection of practice. So no, so in the graded solution you will get the questions in the graded solution PDF.
Yeah, the solution will be provided, but the questions, if it is possible, like in the CT, we are being given a PDF version of the questions. It really helps in downloading and taking a printout and then solving the questions rather than sitting on the laptop for a longer time.
Okay. Then probably you will get in this tab the graded assignment PDF format. You will get a tab soon then, and you will get the PDF format of the question. Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir. That will be really great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's start the summary. Then we'll take this doubt once again. Okay. So in the summary. Okay, quadratic function. What do you mean by the quadratic function? If your function is defined like in kind of polynomial, like which have degree 2, like suppose a function is defined like this. It is not in a fraction part, like in a fractional form or other form. It is, suppose your function is defined like in this form. So this is called a linear. Yeah, it will be recorded. So this is a linear function. Why it is linear function? Because this function have degree 1. as the variable have degree 1, you can think that this function, now the degree of this function, you can think as this is a linear function. Now if your function is defined like this, which have degree 2, then you can say this is a quadratic function. Okay, so such kind of like function you can think as a quadratic function. And once you have the quadratic function, it has so many properties, as you have seen in the video lecture. Okay, if suppose you have a quadratic function, so one by one you can reach to, like, let me show you example. See, then the first, if I'm not giving the proper definition of the quadratic function, you can once watch. I just roughly I told you idea that what do you mean by the quadratic function.
And quadratic.
So in the roughly form I just said, okay, in the video you can see that in such kind of function you can tell that this is a quadratic function. Once you have the quadratic function, okay, it has so many properties, like it has slope, it have axis of symmetry, how we'll graph this function, and this is one kind of like a parabola, representing a parabola, and another is finding the solution of means solution in the sense of roots. Okay, doing the factorization. So how we will do these all? These are some property of the quadratic function. So let's assume that the first property, see, such if you have quadratic function, this one, okay. So when you draw this graph, if you draw the graph of the quadratic, it will be kind of parabola. It will always the shape of like this, or maybe like this. It will be open in some form. It will be open in downward or upward, or it may be like this. So this is possible when you are thinking this is x-axis is y-axis. You will think that your parabola in this form, where the variable you are thinking as a y-axis, y. Otherwise, if you will think you're always as a x variable, so it will be in kind of this one, or kind of this. It will be open upward or downward. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So, so once you have such kind of, now one thing you need to note in the graph of the function, there it have, so it is this side increasing, this side is increasing. The values as x is, if you substitute, you will get increasing, not here. Okay, the values is increasing as x is increasing or x is decreasing here. So both side is increasing for this parabola, which is open upward or quadratic. So it has some minimum value here, like here. So how we'll get this minimum value? So there is then the term subsymmetry. So the axis of symmetry, suppose you have a quadratic function ax square plus bx plus c. So where this quadratic function have minimum value, how we will get this point? So for this, there is term called axis of symmetry, you can say, where it give the x is equal to some value. The axis of symmetry, you can think like x is equal to the formula I am exactly giving, which is minus b by 2a. At the value of x as here, this is going to be, suppose x is equal to minus b by 2a. If you draw this graph, so one thing is note why this point is set the axis of symmetry. Why? Because at this side, whatever the values corresponding you are getting with respect to this, if you compare this is like this line you can think as a mirror, and both side like whatever same graph is going to be happen with this side. That's why you this axis, this line is going. That's why this line is says to be axis of symmetry, you can say. And this point or this line, equation of this line, you can think as x is equal to minus b by 2a, or at here the value of x is here. At this point the function has minimum value. Okay, this because both sides values are increasing, but at the minimum value you will get the minimum value when x is equal to minus b by 2. Okay, now the next thing is, once you got that, okay, this is okay, so this portion is this is called the vertex of the parabola. So vertex of the parabola is nothing but the x value, which is minus b by 2a, and value of the function at that point. So this is the vertex of the parabola. Okay, where this point is the, you can think of minimum point in the graph of the quadratic. Okay. Now the next thing is slope of quadratic or parabola. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because I am thinking maybe my voice is breaking, please let me know. That's why I am repeating it. More time I am saying, am I audible? Okay. So quadratic. So what do you mean by the slope of quadratic? Means suppose you have a parabola, this one. Suppose for I am making a. So I forgot to tell, this is parabola in open upward or quadratic, graph of the quadratic. This is open upward. So that's why it have minimum value. Maybe your parabola is open or quadratic. Parabola, quadratic, you can say the same thing. Okay. And it have minimum, it have maximum value, as here this side is going to be decreasing, value is decreasing because this is x-axis, this is y-axis. So this is output line. So value is, this side is decreasing. So this is decreasing, this value is decreasing, but at here, at vertex of the parabola, with compared to the other value, this is going to the maximum value. And for the, I wrote this one is for the general case. It will happen with this one also. This is going to be vertex with the same, you can write it x, this is x value is minus b by 2, and second y coordinate is going to be f of minus b by 2. So this is, can say the same case happen for the your parabola is
Voice is breaking.
opening upward or
Your voice is
downward.
breaking.
Okay. Now the next is the slope of quadratic. Okay. Okay. Now hope is it clear? Now my voice is clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's clear.
Okay.
What do you say after the max and min value?
Nothing. Just this is the maximum value. At here, the quadratic attained the maximum value. Now I just said slope of the quadratic. What do you mean by the slope of the quadratic means? Just a minute. Let me now fix this. Just a minute. Am I audible right now?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I don't think my voice will break. I changed my internet connection. Okay. So what do you mean by the slope, or what it mean the slope of the quadratic means?
Rate of change at a fixed point.
Yeah, rate of change of
Rate of change at a fixed point.
At a fixed point. Okay. Okay. Or simply in other way, for this time only, you will know more about this tangent thing in week 7 to 9 when you come to know the thing calculus portion. For this time being, assume that that as the word is tangent means just tangent or tangent line, means that a line which touches at a particular point to the curve. That is mean that's the mean by tangent. So if a line is suppose touching this curve at this point, so this is a line. So what is the slope of this line? What do you mean by this slope of, how we'll find the slope of this line? So the slope of the line, suppose a line is touching this quadratic at this point. So what is going to the slope of this line? So slope of this line is actually exactly the slope of the quadratic. If you know if you have quadratic function fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, the slope of quadratic means is actually the slope of the tangent line, where it is, suppose at this point you want to find the slope of the quadratic function. Okay, we have this quadratic function and you want to find the slope of this quadratic. The formula, as sir have explained, that is one kind of not much clear. That is like finding in the value of 1 by 1 of value of x and y. On that basis sir generated the formula. You will more precisely see the formula in the calculus portion. Okay, so the slope of this quadratic is you can for this time you can assume the formula exactly, which is 2ax plus b. And this, suppose you want to find the slope at 3, that means slope of the quadratic, that means you just substitute here 2a 3 plus b, which is 6ab. So this is the slope of the quadratic function. It means this is given the slope of the tangent line. That's the meaning. You are getting here plus. You are getting the slope of the tangent line. That's the meaning to be the slope of quadratic. Okay, this is one thing. The next thing is now slope. Now these two terms, after these two terms, now you have this quadratic function. So we needed some root, like suppose we have this quadratic graph of the quadratic function is this one. Is this quadratic function intersecting x-axis? No.
No.
That means you can say this quadratic function don't have any root.
Yeah.
It have imaginary root. So there is no, in this course we are not going to consider. So you directly say this quadratic function don't have root, means you in other word you can say x intercept. Roots means x intercept, you can say. And where this graph is intersecting y-axis, that you call say y-intercept.
Yeah.
Roots meant x-intercept. Now there are some ways to find the x-intercept or roots of. The first is the FOIL method. FOIL method is some kind of, like, suppose you have a quadratic function fx is equal to, I'm making 3x square, x square plus.
1 second, sir.
Yeah.
Is it important to learn all these methods, or we can just use that formula, quadratic formula, minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a?
Yeah, that is always going to use. It is always helpful. Yeah, otherwise maybe some information is given, like you will come to know in the polynomial. Sometime it is used that this is going to be your factor, or some kind of word uses like 3 is the root of that polynomial, particular polynomial. What do you mean by that?
Oh.
Root of polynomial means x minus 3 is a factor of that polynomial. So similarly, that's why you know that, okay, x minus 3 is the polynomial. So directly, see, from here, let me make it. So see, there are some methods which will, to know some other, like FOIL method used to know that, okay, somebody says directly, say, let me make it clear here from here. Okay, that is, suppose 6x plus 6x minus 16. Okay, so this is a quadratic function we have. So FOIL says just take the constant, make a fraction like that, so that you are able to make it this one 6, and here is minus is given, so make a fraction such that it will give, after subtracting you will get 6. That means if you use 8 minus 6, which gives 6 here, so that means you can write this 6x as x square plus here is 8x minus 2x minus 16, and this is x, you will take common from these two terms, it is going to be x plus 8 minus 2, you will take common from here, it is going to be x plus 8. Now we have two term here, you can take x plus 8 as common, then it will become x minus 2. Okay.
Okay.
So you can say that x plus 8 is a factor, one factor of this quadratic function. X minus 2 is one factor of this quadratic function. And from the roots, you will say, you just equate them as a 0, and you will get x plus 8 is equal to either 0 or x minus 2 is equal to either 0. And this both says x is equal to minus 8 or x is equal to 2. So you have two roots for this quadratic function. So no doubt the quadratic formula or square method is always be open both for the finding the roots. But the FOIL is also, you can say the terms, factor uses the word factor from the FOIL, FOIL method, that x plus 8 is a factor of this quadratic. So some question may be asked like just directly x plus is a factor of quadratic, find the other root of the quadratic function. So it's better to know the words of the FOIL, otherwise always you can use the quadratic formula. Okay, so this is the method called FOIL method, and to find the root. The another is the next is square method. Square method is, if you see the finding the quadratic formula, it is gone through the square method. Quadratic formula is actually found on doing this quadratic method. What do you mean the square method? What do you mean this square method is? Suppose you have a parabola, equation of parabola, or suppose you have a quadratic function, this one itself, the previous one, x square minus 8x plus 16, I think, sorry, plus 6x minus 16. Okay, so suppose you have this quadratic and you want to find the root of this quadratic. How you will get that? So what you will do, you will add and subtract. While looking this one, you will try to make a square kind of function and some part of added or subtracted. So while looking these two, like as you know, a square plus 2ab plus b square, using this formula, while looking this a plus b whole square is equal to this one, So while looking this one, if you know this one is this, these two are given, these two are in this one is a square form already, and this you have this, you want to make it square this term as here it is. So what you can do, just make a fraction of it is 2 times 6 you want, okay, 3 into x, okay. That means 2 here is x square is given, so that means x is here, 2 is already there, 3 is we needed, 3 we want to arrange, we have to arrange. So what you can do, this is 6x, so just add square of 3, okay, so which is 9, add and subtract, and your term is given here. So this is x square, and now this is going to your x plus 3 whole square, and now this is minus 25. Okay, this is you have. Now to find the root, just assume, okay, this is going to be 0. We want to find the value of x, that means root. So assume this is equal to 0. Now you can send this 25 this side. This is x plus 3 whole square is 25. Now this 25 you can make it as a 5 square. Now you can take the square root of both sides, and you will get x plus 3 is equal to plus minus 5. You can write 1 by 1, or simply other method is just do that, okay, no need to send this side, or you can make it a 5 square is equal to 0. Okay, the other way is, now you can, you know that a square minus b square, you can write a plus b and a minus b kind of. So this is x plus 3 whole square, sorry, x plus 3 minus, sorry, plus 5, x plus 3 minus 5. This is equal to 0. Now from here, this is x plus 8 and this is x minus 2. So from here, again, you will get the root. So this is, you can say, the square method. You are making your quadratic function in some portion is as square and other as a constant thing, and constant or c portion you can say c kind of thing. This portion is differently, like making your this portion as a square and other as some numeric, and try to rearrange the term and make a square root of it. Whatever you want to do, you can do and find the final root. So this is called square method. And quadratic formula is, if you just see that.
1 second, sir.
Yeah.
The FOIL method and the square methods, they both look similar, right?
No, not similar. Here you are trying to make the square of some portion, and other is as numeric, some number.
Yeah.
I solved here as a using as here in kind of, we finally got the last term of the FOIL method, but directly the way is, this is one way, otherwise x plus 3 whole square is equal to, this is 25. Now take the square root of both sides. So this is x plus 3, and square root of both sides is, this is going to be your x plus 3, as if you think this portion is positive, and this is going to be the plus minus root over 25, which is plus minus 5. Okay. Now x plus 1 is x plus 3 is equal to 5, or x plus 3 is equal to minus 5. Because this sign tells you that, okay, one value you take as a positive and another value you take a negative. Now this gives your x is equal to 2, and this will give your x is equal to minus 8. So 2 roots again you will get. This is the process you can say while using the square method. I just say that, okay, using this one you can find some factor also. Okay.
Okay.
Sir, can you please explain the second step?
Here.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Sir,
you have x square plus 6x minus 16. So just square method is saying to be always remind your this one, a plus b whole square is actually gives a square plus 2ab plus b square. This is, and we want to make some portion as this form. in this form. So see, you can think x is here is a square is already there. This portion is, you can think as this one, and b is we don't know. Because here is x square, okay, and here is a is here. So here is x is here, x square, x is here. Okay. Now you can think need to change this. You have to look, you have to see, you have to compare with this form. Like this you have to write, this one you have to write 2 times. Okay, you have this is fixed, 2 is fixed, and a is fixed here. So x is here fixed. Okay, x. Now what is remain now? 3 is remain now. So okay, so this is 3 is here, which is now in this portion b square is here. That means anyhow I have to 2 times x times 3 minus 16. We have finally we have this one. Okay, anyhow we have to find 3. So how we can find 3 here? In any equation, see, if you have anything, you can add and subtract, it will not affect anything here. That means if you add plus and subtract minus, there is nothing change in this function. There is no effect on this function, right? If you add and subtract. So just this 9 plus 3, sorry, plus 9 is make it here like x square plus 2x, sorry, 2x 3 plus 9, and this and this just add minus 25. So x square plus 2 into x into 3 plus this is 3 square minus 25. This portion is making kind of this one, a plus b whole square kind of thing. That means this is x plus whole square minus 25. Is it clear?
Yes, it's now clear, sir. Thank you.
It is clear.
Okay. Now, now another method that is always many times is used, the quadratic formula. So same, the quadratic formula is totally based on this, how we are making this one. Let's see that. For the general case, we will do that. Suppose fx is equal to ax square plus bx plus c is given. Okay. So what we can do here? So so assume that like what we can do. Okay, we want to find the quadratic formula. So we formula and we want to find the root. So assume that we don't know. Assume that okay, this is equal to 0. Root means we have to make equate it 0. Okay. Now what you can do, you just divide here with the both side a. So this is ax square and this is plus b by ax. This is c by a and this is now 0. Just divided both side with a. Now see that this is again, this is one kind of this form is x square is here. We have to think about it, and this is we have to anyhow manage, will be managed with the when we add and subtract. Okay. Now this is x square, this is plus b. So let's arrange this one. How we will arrange? So assume this is 2 here. Okay, just multiply 2 and divide by 2. It will not affect on this term. Okay, and this is b by a, and this is x. Okay, I just in numerator and I just multiplied and divided by the 2. It will not affect on this term. Now what you can think is this is x square, this is 2 times. Now just think b upon 2a, just I am rearranging it, and this is x, c by a. So see that this is 2 is here, this square is for a square, it is here. This term is missing. Okay, this term is missing. That means I need to add and subtract square of this. Just add square of it and just subtract it, square of it. Then we are able to make it square, some portion, some term. That means this is x square plus 2 times b by 2a into x. Now bring this one to this square, and this is c by a minus b by 2a. This is square, this is equal to 0. Now this is making what is this becoming a x plus b upon 2a whole square, right? Because
Sir, I did not understand the previous step. Could you please repeat?
this one.
Yes, sir.
So see, till here is it okay? I just divided and
Yes, sir.
multiplied with 2. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And now I just rearrange the term. Just 2 is in, I written 2 into, like what I'm doing. Please see carefully. Nothing I'm doing. This 2 can be cancelled. The same term you will get. I'm just rearranging it 2 times. And in denominator, I just written in this form. This form is just I wrote in this form. And from here, I am concluding to make a square portion. How? A plus b whole square is equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. So x is here, x square is here, a square is here. This
Where
is
is a square, sir?
no, where I'm not a square, I'm just giving, I am trying to make this some portion as in this fashion, in this form, a plus b whole square kind of thing.
Yeah,
So
plus
here,
why have we added and subtracted b by 2a in the square form?
to make it a plus b whole, so like, see, when I added and subtracted, see that what we got, x plus b by 2 whole square. Okay, it will take time if you like what I'm doing. Okay, you got this one. Okay, let me go ahead, then we will get easily. Okay, you got this one. Okay, x plus b whole square. And now this term plus c by a minus b upon 2a whole square is equal to 0. So what you can do, if you are not getting, just open this square bracket and solve it. What you will get? You will get again the same thing here, or maybe this one. I'm just manipulating the terms. I'm trying to make it some portion as a square and rest are as nothing I'm doing. I'm just manipulating the terms. And this is these things we are doing in the square method, the same thing. We looked here very carefully. Okay, we looked here this one as very carefully, and this portion we try to make it 9. We got that. Okay, 9 3 square we need to add and subtract, as here we did. Similarly, same thing as we rearrange this portion as 2 times 2b by 2a ax kind of thing. This 2 is the same. Okay, this is 2 is the same. This x is here. This portion is missing from the right side. So what we can do, just add and subtract. It will not affect both sides. It will not affect on the term and this expression. When I added and subtracted, we got this one.
Sir, it is necessary to remember all derivations.
No. I'm just telling. I'm just saying that what is a square method. I'm just saying. I'm just sorry. I'm just finding the quadratic formula. Okay. And there is no use. Just remember that. Okay, this is minus b by 2a plus minus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the formula only, and we are just reaching there. Okay. Oh, so now I am just leaving the ahead part. What we can do now? This is v whole square, and this side just send it. This is minus b by 2a whole square, and this is c by a. Okay, if you take the square, like this is going to be your b square and 4a square. Just take 4a square as LCM, and this is b square, and this is 4ac will come. Okay, this is now take the square root of both sides. This is going to be x plus 2a, and this is plus minus square root of ac upon 4a square, and this portion is going to be the plus minus b square minus 4ac, and denominator become 2a. Now this is 4a square. Now x plus b upon 2a is here. Just send this side minus b upon 2a plus minus root over b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now if you finally just wrote, this is minus plus minus b square minus 4ac. 0.2a. This x is equal to. We got the same quadratic formula. Okay, I'm just leaving. This is nothing. I will take your time because there is just slowly we'll get that. There is no use this getting derivation. There is no, just use this formula and finally get the answer. Okay, I'm looking 2 person raised hand, 1 person. Okay, hers. So I summarized the this quadratic thing. So hers, what's your doubt?
The practice assignment.
Okay.
Question 11.
Okay, practice assignment question number 11. Let me see from here quickly. Okay, this one.
Yes. So in this,
What?
I got a maximum profit per day, but this maximum difference in profit answer not.
Maximum difference in profit. Where is
It says
that?
that 7,200 is coming maximum profit, then in maximum difference, how 3,200 will come?
It is here subtracted, right? 70 from 72,000.
Yes, it is 4,000 is what?
So 4,000 is where is that 4,000? Okay,
That's the cost price.
what is 4,000?
The cost price.
Cost price. Okay, here is the and make a profit of 4,000. No. 1,000. Cost
Look at the
price.
solution.
Sorry. Yeah. You know the selling price minus cost price equal to profit. So then this is okay. And profit is made 4,000. So cost price is 16,000. Okay, and the next thing is okay. We got this maximum profit occur, hence maximum profit per day is cost price per packet is 12, sale price is 18, thus maximum profit is the maximum difference in profit. The question is asked on this. Okay, maximum difference in profit per day could be. Okay, so maximum, see 72,000 is the maximum profit. Is it clear? 7,200 is the maximum profit. And 4,000 is profit per day. 4,000 is profit per day, and maximum profit maximum profit is 7,200, and per day profit is 4,000. So what is the profit difference now? See, whatever you are making, whatever the product is, this in this question is Raghav is creating, or like whatever the product, like packets he is creating. Any house, see, suppose someday in any day he able to get the maximum profit is 7,200 rupees. He will never get the maximum profit apart from this number. Maybe always lesser than this. And the already it is given, he is daily getting profit 4,000. So then what is the what is here the maximum difference? What is going to be the difference, maximum difference in the profit? The max profit is going to be this one. He is daily earning 4,000. So what is going to be the maximum difference in the profit? Need to be subtract only, no?
So, but for maximum difference, we should calculate minimum profit and then minus it.
Why? Minimum, okay, minimum. Yeah, okay, using the minimum, no?
Yes.
Okay. How this quadratic is? This
opening
is
downwards.
Minus. Open downwards. This one. And
yes.
okay. And already it is given his daily getting profit 4,000. It is not said that minimum profit he got. His daily getting profit 4,000. And anyhow, if someday he got the maximum profit 4,000, sorry, 7,400. Okay, you are saying the minimum profit. Okay, just a minute.
There's no minimum value.
So it doesn't have any minimum value.
It doesn't have minimum value, so maximum profit is this one. So there is no minimum value, yeah. Okay. Okay, sorry. So yeah, the maximum profit difference will be this one, 22. See, when he is going, when he increases the cost selling price 2x, then when he's doing this selling price as 2x rupees 2x per packet, then what are the maximum profit he is getting? See, as usual, he is making 2,000 packets, okay, and he is daily earning, daily getting profit 4,000. This is his base thing. His daily he is 4,000, he is getting profit. This is the minimum profit, you can say. If you are saying minimum profit, I started also thinking minimum profit can be 0, right? Or maybe 1 rupees, 2 rupees. But he, as
Yes, it can be 0.
yeah, it can be 0. But why it is not 0? As he is daily making 2,000 packets, and daily he is getting profit 4,000. This information is given. The fluctuation came when he is making, when he increases the price of the packet. Then he is getting the fluctuation, like when he is get maximum profit or whatever the thing. But on daily basis, you can say his daily earning 4,000. That's why the minimum profit, it is not going to be 0 or 1, 2 or less than 4,000. Is it clear now?
Yes.
That's why the maximum difference is just the maximum profit minus 4,000.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir, could you explain what is a parabola?
Parabola is, here is made, right? What is the parabola? 4,000 plus 600x minus 200x square. This is the parabola. Now we need to draw. How it is drawn, there is no need of it. There is no need of to drawing it. Okay. As just by using the calculation portion, you can do already know the formula where it have maximum value. Because numbers are big, you can use in the Desmos plot, in Desmos sense, you can see that. Next is Arjun.
Sir, I said, could you, define formally what is a parabola?
Oh, what is parabola?
Yes, sir.
Then in the structure is, you can say in the symmetric form. In the symmetric form, you can say it is a parabola. Like if it is, suppose in the there is an axis of symmetry. So suppose this portion is like this, okay, in this form. The second part is the same as in this fashion. That's why this is called the axis of symmetry. And you can say in this, the shape of if or you can say the shape of the graph, it is like this, then you can say it is a parabola. Already how you will decide this is circle? When you will say a circle, a square plus b, what is the circle? How will you write that?
Square plus y
Of,
square is equal to r square.
of radius A, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So similarly, what is the equation of a parabola for general form? Like y square is equal to something 4ax. Something is there, right? Or what is that for parabola formula? That is a quadratic.
The quadratic formula.
It is a quadratic. Yeah, it is a quadratic function. So actually, any quadratic function is a parabola, you can say, and you can change that form. A standard form is y is equal to 2ax or 4x is something. But if any quadratic function can be changed as a any quadratic can be changed as a parabola form. That's why the quadratic graph of the quadratic is just generally say the parabola also. And paraboloid in this, the shape of this, the shape of this form is generally you can say the parabola. As this is a circle, this is a parabola, this is a hyperbola, right?
Sir,
Of this kind.
actually, sir, I have a doubt that what is C? I mean, ax square plus bx plus c is a parabolic equation. So what is C in this parabolic graph?
So sorry, ax square plus bx plus
Bx plus c. So where is the constant lie? Where is the C lie in this parabolic graph?
No, this is a quadratic function. So see, I know you are matching with the y is equal to mx plus c, because of that you are saying, right? This C is a y intercept.
Yes, sir. Yes.
No, so this is a parabola, and these are the three coefficients. These are the three parameters decided to be the parabola. No, there is no match with the saying to be this is the x-intercept as here in the parabola. You can directly say, okay, this is also kind of just substitute the x-intercept. Okay, so actually C is also you can say x-intercept. When you substitute in this equation, x is equal to 0, it will give qx is equal to C, right?
That is y-intercept.
Sorry. Sorry, this is again, y-intercept. So you can say the y-intercept of the parabola. C is here. Sorry, I just said y-intercept. Suppose your parabola is this one. So here is, you can say C.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So how to approach question 17 in practice assignment?
Question number 17. Which the same practice 3?
Yes, that stuntman, the slope is given tan theta is equal to 1 and
Did you go through the solution?
No, I've not. I tried to approach it. I got stuck. Like,
okay.
How?
There is two concept is needed. One is slope, and another one is the maximum of the quadratic function. Two concept is needed. One concept is slope as tangent. Here tan theta is given, and another one is the maximum height, where it will give maximum height at the axis of symmetry.
Yes.
At that point, it will have maximum value. Using these two concepts, as maximum value is given, and at the axis of symmetry, the value already maximum height is given, and at the axis of symmetry, it have the maximum value. So using that, you can find the quadratic using this one, and another one is the tangent, which is 2ax plus b. Using these two, you can anyhow try to determine the quadratic function. First, assume that, okay, this stuntman, that bike is on this path is running. You can say that the path is actually ax square plus bx plus c. So now two information is given, slope and maximum height. So the slope of the quadratic is 2ax plus b. And tan theta is given 1. Where this tan theta is given, this is the starting point. That means you
We
need
have
to
to
find the
consider as origin.
at origins. Find the slope at
Okay.
origin. So just
Okay.
substitute origin means just substitute x is equal to 0.
0. Okay.
This portion is going to be 0, and this tan theta is given 1 at origin. That means tan theta is equal to 1. That means b is equal to 1. One value you got from this quadratic.
Okay.
And another one is use just axis of symmetry to get the maximum value.
Minus b by 2a. and
Minus b by 2 and equated them. Just just recall this one, that this just remember this one, that this 10 height is given, and the maximum height achieved by bike is 12.5. That means we have to remove
2.5.
that 2.5. On the basis of 2.5, use those all and get the answer.
So like at 180 minus theta, how do you find the coordinates then?
At 180 minus theta.
Uh,
So what it mean that 180 minus theta means what? You can use as a slope also, right?
Okay.
So, which is 180 tan. What is going to be the here? This is
minus 1.
minus 1, right? This is minus tan theta, which is minus 1. And again, you can, if you want to use the slope here, you can use the slope as, you can assuming this is origin, so this point is okay. Yeah, this will help you to find the distance between, because the question is asked distance between the houses.
That's right.
So using the slope, finding the slope at here, you can get the value of x, right?
Okay.
So from there you can decide.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks everyone. I hope I in late I just use the summary thing. Maybe it may help to many of you, that just recalling or summarizing the week 3. I
Yes,
don't
sir,
know
it is
how much
very much
is
helpful.
okay. How much is
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So much, sir.
Thanks everyone. Now let's end the session. It's already 10:18. Thanks everyone. Good night to all of you.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you for
Good
the
night,
explanation.
sir.
Good night.
sir.
Thanks.